contact us, customer service _ bierermeters.com. Call us 803-786-4839. Just get a hold of us, ask questions, we'll help you out and we'll assist you. So the portable power supplies, Bierer Meters recommends that you perform a live test before you use your testers. We're going to use them on a live known voltage source so that when you go to that conductor, you're going to verify if that conductor is indeed energized or de-energized. So we want to make sure that your tools are working out in the field. So we have 3 power supplies, and the applications of each 3 are a little different from one another. So make sure that your specific tool, your device that you'll be using out in the field, are matched up to the capabilities of one of these 3 power supplies. And you can purchase these separate, or you can include them in a kit. These power supplies do work on Bierer Meters devices. They also work on other manufacturers' devices. So they're a great safety device that you must add into your voltage detector. The 3 kV power supply, you can use it for your single point devices. It has a 18-volt battery. That's where it sources, right here, Milwaukee or Makita. It's got an 18-volt battery that's into the platform. So these are our newer versions. We used to use a 6-volt lantern battery, but now we have the 18-volt platform, all right? And these are going to be better for your corded devices. Some folks, utilities and contractors, still purchase these with their single point devices. I think a lot of that is due to the fact that they probably don't know about our handheld power supply. Much smaller, easier to use. It fits right in your box of your single point devices rather easily. So, but the 3 kV power supply is great for corded devices. That's what we recommend right here. And you simply put in the 18-volt battery. After checking it, of course, make sure you got at least 2 bars. Here we have 4. All right. And then when you are ready to use it, you simply lift up the switch here, the protecting part, and then you turn on the switch. And then when you press down on that plunger, that's when it's energized. So I can turn this on, and that plunger is not energized, it's not pushed down, but the green light's on. So it's ready to go. All the dual phase, the 3 kV power supply, and the handheld power supply, they all have operating instructions that come with each one. Very easy to use, very easy to read. All right. If you have the kit where the power supplies are with the kit, the operating instructions of each device include how to use those power supplies and to test, but these separate operating instructions will also be included into the kits. All right. We're going to perform our live test. So if you are out in the field, let's say a storm, restoration, let's say you're at an outage and you don't have a live known voltage source to perform a live test, you don't have a live known voltage source. We're going to go ahead and de-energize that conductor. So you're going to go to that conductor and make direct contact. You're going to make direct contact, which is super important. If you are working with a lot of capacitance, you've got a lot of coupling capacitance, a lot of induction flowing around you everywhere, Bierer Meters recommends that you always use direct contact tools. This is one of the biggest things that we see out in the field, that a lot of folks still are using non-contact voltage indicators. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to use direct contact. We do not want that tool to give you a false positive, a false negative. If you're on an underbuild, you're in a substation, you got a lot of conductors close by, don't use the non-contact tools. Thankfully, folks are making the change. Right on. So we know the tool's working. on a live known voltage source. I prefer a live conductor personally, and the reason why is because I can verify that the tool is in calibration or not, okay? So it's really important to test it first on a live known voltage source. Then we go to that line, that conductor, we make contact. And as you can see, that conductor is de-energized. So there is no backfeed, there's no induction, and there's no system voltage. So what you're going to do is verify the tool is telling you the truth. A lot of utilities, a lot of contractors are going to this nowadays. And what it is we're going to go live, right? We're going to test. We're going to de-energize, right? Then we're going to test. Then we're going to test the tester. Then we're going to go ahead and ground. All right? Once we do that, we got our lockout, tag out. We got our clearance now. Perfect. So we always want to do those steps. We're going to test, open, test, test the tester, ground. Every single time. All right, folks? It's awesome. It's much safer. Now, for some of you out there, I want to talk to you a little bit. This is so important. Here's a little safety message. I hear a lot of stories of apprentices, 35-year-old journeyman linemen get complacent. Apprentices, they're just trying to prove themselves to those around them, the peers around them. And a lot of apprentices, a lot of journeymen, a lot of folks tell someone, maybe the supervisor tells, yeah, it's de-energized. Well, where's the open? Can you see it? Is it around the corner? Is it around the hill? Is it behind the tree, the open? Let's say it's open. How do you know there's not a transmission line over here that you can't see? Just because a switch is open, don't be telling your team, your line team, go ahead, it's good. No. We want you to test. Is there induction on that line that needs to be bled off? Is there backfeed? We always want you to test every single time. We do not want anybody to say, oh, it's good. I checked it. They called in. The switch is open. We're good. Always test the conductor every single time. Okay? All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our 3 kV power supply. We got our battery. We know that the battery is good, 4 bars. Plug it in, and we're going to go ahead and turn that on. Now you see that plunger is up, so it's not energized yet. The light's green. Battery's good, light's green, tool's ready to be used. Let's check it out. 3 kV power supply. Remember, these are we recommend for all your corded devices. We have our ground plane and we have our hot phase right here. Okay. We're going to take our PD25 and we're going to take the PD25 because that's a 3 kV power supply. We're going to go up here to 20 kV. 2 kV would be an overload. We'll see a number 1 on the screen if it was overload because it's higher than the 2 kV position. Doesn't hurt the tool if it's overloaded. The tool's just telling you your positioning is incorrect. So check your setting. So we have it on 20 kV. And we're going to go. It doesn't matter if you have the meter, on the plunger, the hot phase, or the ground. Either way. So we got, and I like to test. So close to 3,000 volts. And notice how I'm testing using the accessories on the cone tip. Got a hook probe, and we have a straight probe. The reason why I test with accessories is because in just a moment, we're going to be using these tools on a hot phase. And when we use these tools, we always use the proper accessory. Do not just use cone tips. So basically we're learning muscle memory. I like to call it muscle memory. You can call it brain memory, but I call it muscle memory because that's easier to understand. We always want to use the proper accessories. A lot of times when I travel doing training, I get to a utility or a contractor, and in their barn, their tools, they don't have the proper accessories. Well, just call us, order them. We also have the bushing adapter right here. If you're going on some hot bushings, some feed-throughs, things like that, get a bushing adapter. So the corded device, 3 kV power supply, works every time. Live, dead live test. We're ready to roll. I'm going to turn this tool off. After you use them and you're looking at de-energization, make sure you always do that next live test. Every single time. Every time. It's good, again, muscle memory. It's good brain memory. All right? Always watch each other and train each other to do these things and watch out for these things and remind each other, because a lot of times we get out there in the field and we like to go fast. We like to get her done. And the thing is that is complacency, and it's not okay. Go through all the steps. Always remind each other to go through the steps. It's fine. That's what we do. We're a line team. And I hope everybody enjoyed this presentation. Portable power supplies, great tools, and a must-have in the field. Thank you very much. Take care all.